Citizen's going for a lurk here. Going to wrap all the way around towards Market if it's all possible. Keto should be such an easy trade. If they can get him, they have a way back into the site. Flashbangs turned away from Tizian's watching ramp. No one's coming from there. They're all out of CT. Petchin will lean. Tizian takes his fight. The summon damage towards Twin. Keto gets a triple in fact. Even a quadra. Oh, he's gone for the ace! Oh, 1 HP!
Alongside Alien pulling kills now, and it's just Inters and Shiro, and suddenly Gambit stand a chance at losing this round. Oh my god, here we go, Entropic. Shiro's throwing them up out of the map because he knows he has to play on the AK. The king of the clutches in this competition leads the way. Far superior than anybody else at this competition in clutch rounds, and Shiro's gonna do it again. Another kill for Shiro. Is he about to give us a masterclass again? Lackey sits and looks for the pick as Shiro on low HP is the walking wounded. He'll cross behind the smoke and take up position at short. Lackey has to start thinking, where is Shiro gone? Where has the ever-elusive Shiro disappeared to? And he's gone back all the way around. The bomb isn't even planted for him. The bomb's not even planted for Shiro, and he's playing around the ramp, but Lackey turns, and Shiro with a majestic...
Буря повертається до подвійних дверей. Ох, яка хаєшка зараз буде залітати. На пів обличчя декільком гравцям одразу з македонців. Флешка. Кіксан першим номером. Ще одна хаєшка. Жах. Ну, зараз кияни роблять таку грязюку. Така брудна гра. Дивись, ще одна. Хоп, мінус 2. А ще одна буде?
Це просто жах.
Там же немає. Там є запальничка.
Так, нема.
Ні, це добре. Це тут варіантів
буря
вже.
просто і без хаєшок нашиває.
Це квадро. Ейс, буря, ейс, буря!
Браво.
Smoothie here, on top of the roof actually of Garage. We don't see this position so often, and what on earth is going on here? Scrib Hooksy somehow not actually having an opportunity to face Smoothie. Smoothie is still alive, but Hooksy knows exactly where he is. Crim's vision coming into play. Roy half checks in and it punishes. 3 frags for Crims. Finally traded out.
And that peak shot perfectly.
No, you couldn't have timed that any better. And now for Shiro, it comes down to him to see if he can find some impact. He needs one hell of a multi-kill.
So he's the first. Smoke ahead of the cross. He'll get to sight. Backup's going to be so slow as well, so it is all on Shiro here. There's one player I trust in this context. It would be him, and he lands that second flick beautifully. 3v3 now, brought back to even. He looks up against the D's time so bloody well. Looks back in for the 4th. Shiro doesn't last forever.
Money. They took a few too many duels, but I don't think they played it that badly. They probably should have got that trade initially, but Mezzi here, 21 frags now, the leader on the map, just ahead of Xantares and Emor there, but in terms of impact, frag Scrib to find that clutch, and remember the B round on CT, he's literally kept Fnatic in this game at points.
Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. But, you know, you save the best for the biggest. And he certainly has today. Take that moment, close your eyes, big, deep breath, and then action, you know, and we have had an awful lot of that from Mezzi.
Shiro's flashbang. Keto can also chime in as well. Tabs and gets a double up. Shiro desperate. He does find 2 picks with a Molotov burning, but where is the bomb? It's not on his back. It's actually back towards elbow, so he's got to go ahead and retreat back to position. He's hunting for a 3rd pick.
He's just trying to see if he can catch one of the CT sleeping on rotation. Might be able to just get that bomb down, plant for short, and just get the extra money.
Making a ton of noise to know exactly where he is. Tap it once, smoke seen, scope heard. Tap the 2nd time, look towards long, look towards CT. They're going to wait. They're going to go for the retake.
Get that bomb down, have that cash injection, and now it comes down to the 1v3.
Here they come. Shiro with his 3rd frag. He's on for the ace in this clutch. Turned away from drop down towards CT. Looks back over at elbow. Back still turned. Player on site. Spotted with the scope. It's in the open. He's waiting. Tapped once. Goes for the jumping nose. That's not going to work out. He can't catch Tizian either. They're on a 10-second defuse though. He's got time. He's missing his shots though. He needs to land one desperately here. Needs to get Tizian. No.
Certainly felt like Alex's duel there was a must-win, and he was the first to fall. Smoothie's next to follow, and it's just Mezzi 1 on 4. Finds the first in great fashion, but only 50 seconds with nades dwindling, 29 HP. A tall order even for this map.
It is indeed. He will find another. It's kind of about doing the damage, but if you throw the kills towards him, you're going to give him a chance to show how deep, how high the ceiling goes for this young man. Calyx, he does have the deagle. It's one bullet, the difference, but it's also now just one bullet for Mezzy. So damn close. Oh, peeking in. A little awkward here, of course. It is so tense, but Mezzy will get...
It's bursting from Red Star, does not hold off against the Tech 9, so the overwhelming numbers game. Get the 5 versus 4. The bomb should get planted, although the CT are trying to get close to deny it. Bubble sees several players out of the elbow position. It's tag damage onto 2 of them. Axel should be able to secure that bomb plant. The incendiaries do not reach him.
And now it just comes down to the retake setup. Even a player up in short, and Bubble gets a couple of kills in from that HE.
Nicely done on Hobbit and Axel. How I'm going to follow suit with the trades. Defani gets his scout headshot in, and now it's the scout on the Galil. Galil turns up with a frag. It's a 1 versus 2. Han now has to get to the open to get the defuse together. Fires it once, tries to see if he can bait in the T side. Scotty Pop, great shot, and Defani sees that second player, and Han goes wild.
Se las está llevando todas. Me recuerda a Davi en el mapa de esta mañana.
Tal cual. Se las está llevando todas. Bueno, pues Sok es más de lo mismo. Está bastante enchufado. Bien, Díaz. Vaya timing que tiene y vaya doble baja que saca. La primera, vale, pero la segunda, tremendo y terrible transfer. La triple para él. Quiere una cuádruple, la va a buscar y la va a encontrar, por favor.
To fight a passage from the big setup, a man advantage sits towards their favor. Bomb could go down unless the wall banks turn around. Axel even taps on the second man, didn't hear the tag though. Taps and swings on the side, gets his frag, turns around 180. Searson catches that next, and it's Shiro now with his own AWP in a 1 versus 1. The AWPers taking each other on 17 seconds. Shiro's got to get the bomb plant. He's tapped it once again, looking at information gain. Scope's heard. Tap it a second time, stick it, Searson. So close! Oh, Shiro! No scope to his head, a triple up for the clutch.
Shiro's looking for the pick back though. Great opening man advantage for Big to work with. They've struggled with the opening man advantages these last few rounds, and now just a quick BXE out from Ram.
Warp looks in, catches another with tabs and skills simultaneously on the Navani. It's now 2 players left standing for Gambit. Finally a trade. Shiro evades most of that nade, but Searson is still fragging. Triple up in the quadra, and all the rounds go the way of Big. All the frags go the way of Searson. A third to the board of the CT side.
Can find anything, and now the split goes into B. Rotation from Red Star's got to be in quick.
Smoke ready for Bubble, getting out of dodge. Red Star is here to receive from Market. The AWP sees them both, but doesn't connect either shot. Red Star opens it up, Bubble to follow it through. Keto responds back for the T's to bring a 4 versus 3, but they line up for Red Star, who connects the collateral, and just like that,
also, being able to provide some assistance and some support in that sort of area, and look to start off with this pistol round with a win.
Smokes up out towards Xbox to kick things off in the middle control for the pistol round. Red Star is sitting Hobbit in first contact. He gets that 1 kill. Needs to get that second and that third. Oh, the headshots pour in. He's out of ammo though. Gonna escape behind the corner. Still gets away with a 4th. Wow, Bubble overwhelmed. What a hold from Hobbit, and what a way to start this half for Gambit. 35 seconds to the clock. Hobbit aggressive, finds 2, not quite 3. Again, the trades are respectable for the T-side line. AK now in the hands of Red Star. Can he turn it into a decent site take or another good frag on Axel? If he can do it, it'll be 2 versus 2, and that A site will be open, but the trade goes out for the M4. The bomb dropped Dreamer in 1 versus 3. Does find that pick. Now he's just to rush the bomb site and get the bomb plant in. Shiro with his AWP has come up to position. Oh, Dreamer's tapped his head off his shoulders. He can get this in a 1 versus 1.
He knows the last player's in for that short position. Inter's running through. No Kevlar for Dreamer to work with.
AK leans up. Oh, he's won it! Dreamer can dream on. What a clutch. What a round to get things started for Themes T-side.